Hey everybody, Logan here. Yeah, I know it's a little late. Is it a little late? Well, I guess depending on when you're watching this. So, the state of play. Sony's state of play for June 2nd. How was it? Was it really that good? Yeah, actually it was. Well, for the most part. So there were a few little oddballs, one or two here and there, but otherwise, I think, my personal opinion, it was overall one of the best state of plays. I hope it's not the only thing we get for June, because then it's going to be a little bit of a letdown, but it's better than nothing. It's a lot better than nothing. It's actually pretty good. But without any blabbering on, why don't you hit that subscribe button? That really helps. Make sure you turn on that little notification bell. That helps too. Did I forget to mention subscribe? Oh, and if you really want to help us out, you can hit the super thanks button. It's a little heart with the $sign in it. Just give us the tip. You can just give us just the tip if it makes you happy. Yeah? Okay, come on. Okay, I'm done. Let's talk about that state of play.
Welcome to Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Okie dokie. So we are going to run down the state of play. As you see, you're gonna see a number of the videos, not everything, but some of them I'm just gonna breeze past, other ones I'll talk about. Like, who saw that Resident Evil 4 remake coming? We knew it was gonna happen. Is it necessary? I really don't think so. Cool? Yeah. I know this is a hot take, but it wasn't my favorite. I played it originally on GameCube and on the Wii. Afterwards, I thought the Wii made it a little gimmicky, kind of a little too easy to get headshots and stuff, but it was a solid game. It's just not my favorite Resident Evil. But we really didn't see much. It's gonna have a VR version, PSVR 2. I guess that's pretty cool, and it's only on the PS5. Nifty. That's all I really got to say about that, because they really didn't show much. But if you're a fan of Resident Evil 4, I'm pretty sure that one's going to be for you. Now, Capcom has decided to be really strong in this state of play. So the next one is they decide to show some PSVR 2 games. PSVR 2? Yeah, okay. Games. And the next one is Resident Evil 8 Village, or Resident Evil Village 8, whatever you want to call it. And it's PS5 VR. Why isn't it a free add-on? It's not. They didn't say there was a price or anything, but it's not. Because Resident Evil 7 had a PlayStation VR mode. I don't know. I think it should be a free add-on, and it says PS5 only. So yeah, because it's only going to be for the PSVR 2. But I really hope they decide to make it an add-on and not having to buy another version of the game, because if that's the case, honestly, I didn't play the PlayStation VR enough. I do have it. It's cool. It has a lot of great games. I just don't know if the VR 2 is really going to be that strong. I hope so, because there is a market for it, but we'll see. The next one is Retribution. It's Walking Dead Saints Sinners. And it, I hate to tell you, it just looks like another VR zombie first-person shooter. This was one of the ones that made me go meh, because it didn't look too fancy. It didn't look that good. I'm pretty sure it's going to be solid gameplay. I do have the last one for PSVR, that Saints and Sinners Walking Dead one. I haven't played it. I own it, but I haven't played it. It just gave me a full meh feeling. But hey, if you love Walking Dead, I did like Walking Dead. I'm in the camp that the last few seasons kind of, after Rick died, or disappeared, or whatever you want to call it. The show kind of went downhill. But moving on, No Man's Sky VR. I think that's pretty cool. They didn't really show too much, and that's all we're going to talk about it, but I think it's pretty cool. Now, the next one is based off of a PlayStation exclusive by Guerrilla Games, and that's Horizon VR. And it looks great. I think everything about it looks fine, except it does one of the things that I hate the most that a lot of VR first-person games do. You're floating hands. You're just a bunch of floating hands. Well, a bunch too. But still, I don't like the floating hands gimmick. It separates, I guess, the virtual from the reality part of it. When I play a VR game and I'm floating hands, I'm like, this is kind of goofy. What am I, Rayman? Because he has no arms. He's just floating hands, and that's how it made me feel. Otherwise, it looked pretty good. Overall, yeah, it's cool to get a different character. But otherwise, yeah, there we go. Next, I didn't care about this. I'm sure there's some PC fanboys out there going, saying whatever it is PC fanboys do. I don't pay them much attention. But Spider-Man Remastered, coming to PC. Don't care. And if you're watching this channel, you probably don't either because you're a console gamer. Next one is Stray. We've known about Stray for quite some time. I think about maybe 2 years or so. But we now have an official release date. I do want to play as a stray cat. I thought it was kind of cool, and I want to see it. I just want to knock random things off. Oh, that's... You can do that in cat lateral damage. But still, this one looks pretty good. It's coming out for the PS4, PS5 on July 19th. Now, what I think is really cool about this one, it will be free if you are signing up for PlayStation Plus, but you have to have the extra level or above. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Now, the next one is the Callisto Protocol, which, if I'm not mistaken, that was the one from the developers of the original Dead Space. The game looks really cool. It really creepy. It gives you that Dead Space vibe. So if that is the one that I'm thinking of, that's going to be pretty cool. And it looks really cool. And from my understanding, it didn't say anything about PS4, but I'm pretty sure this one's going to be a next-gen exclusive. If next-gen exclusive. We're in current-gen. So, the next one, Roller Drome. Okay. Tony Hawk shooter on roller skates. That's what I wrote down. On my little notes, that's what it looks like. It looks like it plays like Tony Hawk, but you're shooting, and it slows down just enough for you to pew, pew, pew in bullet time. I don't know. Not my thing. This is another one of those games that I just went, oh, okay, I guess it's for somebody. Now, the next one is anime, and it's called Eternights. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's considered an anime action dating sim. Not my basket of bread. I don't know what to call it. I just didn't. I was like, okay, it's for somebody. I'm sure there's someone who's going to like this kind of game. Not me. I think somebody would, but I like one thing I like about this, what Sony did with this state of play, a lot of different genres, and there's going to be games for all kinds of people. So I think that is pretty cool. Now, the next one is another big Capcom, and that's Street Fighter 6. And we now know it's coming out for PS4, PS5 in 2023, and from what I've read, it's also coming out for the Xbox Series consoles and PC. Think it said PC too, but I will definitely be getting this on PS5 just because, well, yeah, why wouldn't you get it on PS5? So it looks much better. I like the art style. It takes that aesthetic of 5 and 4 and kind of mishmashes them, gives it a little more realistic look. I think it looks better than the initial trailer, I should say. And they changed up that logo that everyone was complaining about. Still not the best, but at least they changed it up. Looks like it also has an arcade kind of conquest mode, like in Mortal Kombat. They had like an RPG maybe style, because you had that character with a hoodie. Yeah, let's see how that works out. If they put in like a story kind of conquest mode, like Mortal Kombat, I think that could be pretty cool. Next one, Tunic, September 27th. Foxy Zelda game because you're a little fox and you play like Link through a Zelda game. That's it. I'm sure you've played it already if you've been interested. I know it's out. It's on some platform. I think it's on Switch or Xbox. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. I'm going to stick with original Legend of Zelda. Thank you very much. But hey, I'm sure somebody will be interested in this, and you might just want to play it on the PlayStation. Next is a game called Season. It comes out in 2022. I think it's in fall. Looks like a hipster bike riding game. No, thank you. I have no clue what you're doing in this game, so we're gonna skip on by. I'm sure it's for somebody, not for me, not for a lot of gamers. But it doesn't even look like. It looks like a video game, but it doesn't look like you play a video game. I don't know. Whatever. Next, and this was the big boy of the show. And then the quote, the dev, I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry. You'll see it up on the screen, but that quote he made, and how we are in turbulent times, and then it said, with tyrants, we are definitely dealing with a lot of tyrants right now. Those of us in the States definitely know it, and those of you across the country, we are dealing with a lot of tyrants. And Final Fantasy 16 is like, hey, this is how we deal with them here. And I thought that was kind of cool. So this is coming out summer 2023. We have an official time frame now, which is great. It looks fantastic. I prefer tactics or preferably turn-based style Final Fantasy games, but this looks like Devil May Cry with some RPG elements into it. I'm not sure how the battle system is going to be, because down in the right hand corner it looked like you could press the different buttons, the different face buttons for different attacks like Blizzaga and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works. Otherwise the game looks fantastic, and I thought it was such a high note to end it on, especially with a date. It just looks fantastic. We had a number of exclusives shown on this one. What was it, 3 exclusives? 2? Oh no, it was only 2. 3. No, it was Stray, Final Fantasy, and Horizon. All the other ones I'm not 100% sure what other platforms are coming to. But we do know that the Final Fantasy is definitely the heavy hitter of an exclusive game on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. I really liked it. Yeah, there were a few, I would say 2 or 3 oddballs in there, 3 of them. One I want to cut. The Walking Dead, it just seems like, hey, we've been there, done that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a solid game, just like the previous ones. But yeah, the other 2 were just odd. Roller, Drome, and Season. Whatever, I guess people will play them. Yeah, well, Season, I guess you can call it playing. I don't even know if that's a game. They call it a game, I don't know. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button again. That really helps out. Follow us on our socials. Again, give us just a tip if you feel ever so inclined. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I thought this was great. Overall, it was very solid. One of the best in a long time. Tell me what you guys think. Really appreciate, want to talk with you about it. Drop it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.